Well, hey folks, welcome back. And oh man, you're looking for a counter full of stuff there. We got hamburger, we got pork sausage, cheese, bacon. Got some of the John Henry's apple chipotle. I've got some of the oil, stir fry oil, the Zang's tiger sauce made from real tigers. Ritz crackers. I got some onions. I got some celery. There's some ham in there. And 2 eggs. That's right. Put them all together. We're going to make some meatloaf. So stay tuned and we'll put this all together and give you a look-see. All right, let's talk about proportions and specifically what I got in the bowl. So there's 2 pounds of ground beef. I like using ground surlet, and you can use whatever you got. I got 1 pound of ground pork, Italian style. You can go with mild, or I've done hot before, but it seems to overpower this. Half a cup of onions, half a cup of celery. I've got some of my tiger sauce in there, just a dash. It's not real tiger. Someone will have the tiger sauce is kind of sweet and hot all at the same time. I've got some of that John Henry's chipotle apple rub. That's a really nice addition into this, and then some of the Zang's oil, garlic oil, and I do that more for the garlic taste. That gives you some of the garlic in there. I've got 2 beaten eggs. I did put some ground pepper in there, and we do have our Ritz crackers. I'll hold off on 1 pack. First, what I'm going to do is mix all this up first, and then I'll add the crackers. You can use whatever crackers or breadcrumbs. What do you want? I'm using this stuff today. It's Ritz everything. Baked with onion, poppy seeds, garlic, and sea salt. Never used that before. So we'll get this all mixed up and give you a look-see. Stay tuned. All right, that's what it looks like when it's all mixed up. Now I just take my Ritz crackers and I break them up in my hands like that. And I'll do half the pack, and then I'll mix it all together. And if I need more, this is all by look and feel. And you'll know it after you do it a couple times. So we'll give you a look-see once that looks. Give you a look-see. We'll give you a look-see so you see what that looks like. All right, stay tuned. All right, folks. So I've got it all kind of spread out. I put about 1.5 pounds. That's about half of what I got in the bowl on one of these non-stick sheets. My wife had these, but wax paper works just fine. If you're wondering what the dimensions of this, it's 16 across by 20 long. So all I do is I just press it with my hands to try and get it. Now, how thin is it going to get? It's only going to get as thin as like your onions and your green pepper. That's going to determine how thin it gets. But you can press this out, and as the meatloaf, as the meat and everything warms up, by the heat of just your hands and working it, it'll spread out a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up with some stuff. I'll show you that, and then we're going to roll it all together. So I know you're saying, ooh, meatloaf, rolled meatloaf. You've done this before, haven't you, Tom? And I said, yes, I have. I love it this way. So we're actually going to do 2 of them. So stay tuned, and we'll show you the rolling. All right, so we put some. You can put whatever you want on this. I've got some ham on there, and I got some provolone cheese. You're probably wondering, well, why you got only 4? Because I only got 8 total, so putting 4 per. Now to start rolling it up, I'll give you a look-see. We just use our paper here, or our wax paper. Now this is probably the thinnest one I've ever made like this, and I just want to get it started, and then just very carefully, because this one is thin, like playing with dough here. We just want to start rolling it up real careful like, and if you got to use the paper, your wax paper here to help a little bit, then that's what this stuff is for. It's to help you make this perfect. And then we just keep on going. See how it's working? And we just keep on going. And if something falls out, that's okay. You see, we got it like that. So now what you can do is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out my bacon weave, and I'll do my bacon weave on this half of this, and then I'll roll it back onto the bacon weave. So stay tuned for that. All right, there's the bacon weave, folks. We're five lengths of bacon across, and usually a bacon weave takes just about 1 pound. And then all we're going to do is roll it right on, and it should stick right to the bacon. There shouldn't be any, and you can just use, like I said, you can use your wax paper just to kind of, help yourself along. That's what this stuff is good for. And then you can see it like that, and we're going right along, and there she be. Now, if you want, you can trim up these ends, and I probably will trim them up and add that to the other batch. And what I'm going to do is I'll put this on a tray, put it back in the fridge, let it rest for a while, and we'll get the other one done, and we'll see you over at the grill. Stay tuned. All right, folks, just put the meatloaf on. You can see we're cooking on the Weber One Touch Platinum. This is everybody else. Where'd you get that from? And it's a 2011. I picked it up. It's what's unique about it. It's the only Weber that's got, if you notice, the vent is up in the middle. So that's strange about it. You can see I got something out here. I put this on the bacon. It's called Super Pig. It's by Savor Spices, www.savorspices.com. It's the only thing that I know of that's ever been made just to put on bacon. Cool stuff. And you'll see it on there. We got just the setup today. We just got the Sloans here. Water trough. We got water trough full. We got dripping griddle down there. And, oh man, I tell you what, those things are just beautiful. Look at that. So we'll get this going, and we'll give you a couple look-sees as we proceed. But internal we'll take this up to is 165. And like I said, we'll give you a look-see as we proceed. Stay tuned. A little over 2 hours, folks. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Smell it. Smells fantastic. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That's looking mighty nice. So we'll check the temp here, like I said, 165, and then we'll give you a look-see. Oh man, take a look at that. That's meatloaf right there. Look at the smoke ring and everything. That, oh man, it's still hot. Oh man, like I tell you right here, they put some Sweet Baby Ray's on top of the bacon. Candy this bacon up a little bit, but that's awesome looking meatloaf right there, folks. You're saying that you read the title and you said meatloaf. Oh, what's the big deal? That's the big deal right there. It turned out great. Hope you give it a shot. Remember, if I can do it, you can do it. Tom Horseman at YouTube, and as always, folks, I'm very humble when I say this. I thank all of you for watching. Thank you very much.